The Preserve actually didn't even rank in the top 10 last year, so to make that jump to number 5 is a big deal. And for Haugen, it's been a dedicated staff and grounds crew that have been working daily to get that course to its pristine level. Moving on to the BSU athletic department, as officials announced yesterday that they will not be selling season tickets for both the men and women's hockey season. The decision was made due to the ongoing pandemic, along with the fact that the WCHA has yet to decide on when the college season will begin. Now that the qualifying rounds are done, things began heating up today at the Birchmont as both the men and women's divisions began match play. And we start in the men's division at hole 9, and it's Johnny Larson matching up against Nate DeZiel. Comes up just a tad bit short on the eagle putt, but would hold on to take the match 1 up. Jumping to the par 4, Jack Southern with a beautiful approach shot that would eventually set him up for a tap-in birdie. There is no doubt that many folks around the state of Minnesota will have a tough time replacing the Friday night football game from their usual fall plans. But for Jason Freed, who will eventually start his first season in March as head football coach of the Brainerd Warriors, a delayed season is much preferred over no season at all. With the recent green light from the state health department, the Crosby Ironton football team took part in one of their first pandemic-adjusted workouts in preparation for the fall season. Now, there is no official word yet from the state on whether or not postseason play will be allowed for the soccer season. But regardless, the Warriors and so many others will just be thrilled to get that chance to compete again. And one of the 6 to receive that award was a teacher and coach right here in Bemidji. Bemidji High School teacher and head coach of the Lumberjack boys soccer team, Rick Toward, was honored earlier this week with the WEM Outstanding Educator Award, which selects only 6 teachers statewide each year for their contributions to student learning. And Toward was specifically honored for his excellence as an athletics coach.
There's so many people that have committed and contributed to make this program what it is today. I'm just so grateful and thankful for their help. It's clearly a culmination of the efforts of so many people in the community.
In his career as head coach of the Lumberjacks, he has guided the program to 8 conference championships, reached the state tournament 3 times, and appeared in the title game in 2018. But for Toward, it's not the success on the field that means the most to him. Instead, it's about getting to see those players grow into young adults that go on to accomplish greatness far beyond their playing days.
Come back and talk about their memories and the experiences and the teachings, the learnings, the lessons that were brought out in sports. That's really what we always say that we're about, and to see that come true really is kind of fulfilling.
Throughout all of the years, Toward has seen a soccer program go from a recreational club team to a varsity sport to a championship contender, and he doesn't believe any of the success would be possible without the support of the Bemidji community.
At a recreational program to the pinnacle of the state tournament a couple years ago, you don't do that alone, and the community has been a big part of that.
And for as much as Coach Toward deflects the praise for the success over the years, there's an entire community and 3 decades of examples that would indeed validate the honoring of his coaching excellence. Now, each of the 6 teachers received a $15,000 award as a thank you for their efforts.